out and about. It's beautiful weather we've had these past couple days. And so I'm trying a new routine. Um, when I wake up in the morning, going out because it's just, I think it was a high of 67 yesterday. It's supposed to be the same today. And Thursday and Friday in the high 70s, approaching 80. And so um, just decided that try a different routine this week. Get up, walk the neighborhood, kind of like double my normal walk, and then at lunchtime, I'm gonna go over to the gym. Hold on, my eyes are watering here. At lunchtime, I'm gonna go over to the gym. Then, so far, yesterday, I went for a walk 3 times, so that was cool. Got a woodpecker over here. I don't know where, but I hear it. Of course, there it is. Where are you, Woody? I don't know where he is. I hear him though. It's cool. Anyways, yeah, walked more than 5 miles yesterday, so that was good. Um, we were about 3/4 of the way done with our last walk last night, and Heather said we walked 5 miles, so it was a good day. That was absolutely the kind of days we're looking forward to, and really, we're getting into that weather where we can break our bicycles out too. And when we ride our bicycles, we ride them 5 miles through the neighborhood. Um, so just add that on to our walks as well. Usually we're walking because we can bring the dogs, but this morning I'm out here alone, so I left the dogs at home. Um, I guess I'm a jerk for doing that, but yeah, just out and about and listening to the sounds, the birds singing. You heard the woodpecker back there. Seeing flowers. This has been awesome. Everyone's daffodils are popping up, and um, whatever these little yellow things are. Those are like mini daffodils. Someone's dog's out already. But anyways, just out enjoying the day. I see I have a watcher and I don't know who it is. But hello there. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I don't really have a ton to talk about today, which is not normal for me. All right. Usually I got something to say. I don't know. I'm trying to stay on eating right and exercising, and I got to figure out what's going to help push me to the next level. I mean, I've gained great ground. I have lost a bunch of weight, but obviously I'm not where I need to be. And so it's the ever going arm wrestling match of figuring out how to move this thing forward a little bit more. And here we go. Paul Abraham, beautiful sky. Good morning. Yeah, it really is beautiful this morning. I'm loving it. It's probably in the 50s. I don't think it's not warm yet, but here are the geese in the background here. Just one. You can see it. But every year we have the geese that fly north and south. They come back to Canada when the weather's getting nicer, and so usually in the fall, and you hear them, you're disappointed because that means winter's almost here. But in the summer or in the spring when you hear them, you're excited because nice weather is returning. So that's always nice. I think I just heard a cat meow or something strange. So, and the trees are blooming. It's exciting to see. Look at this tree right here. It's got all its buds on it already. That's nice. Doesn't look like Spike's awake yet. His TV's not on. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. I'll go over and get his breakfast going once I get home. I'm with you on the exercise. I'm so sorry. I can't get outside to walk. Yeah, I love going to the gym. It's hard to wake up sometimes, and I figure it's best for me to get outside. You know, when I go to the gym, I do weight training and I do treadmill. But treadmill at the gym is, just like one level, one speed. When you're out and about in the wild, so to speak, you're dealing with regular terrain and hills, but it's so much, I think, more stimulating too. And we're breathing hopefully fresh air. So say good morning to everybody as everyone's out and about and starting their day. They probably think I'm a weirdo because I'm sitting here talking to myself, but hopefully I'm talking to somebody else. But yeah, I love listening to these birds. It's peaceful. It's relaxing, enjoyable. I'm so thankful to live in a place where we can do this kind of thing. I'm thankful to have the health to be able to do it. I have a Gazelle glider. There you go. Okay. And I saw that pop up, something free stepper. Sorry. Yeah, that's good. And if you can't get out, then for sure take advantage of it inside. I have a treadmill in the basement. I have a recumbent bike in the basement, and I have essentially like a Bowflex type of machine in the basement and 2 Bowflex adjustable free weights, some kettlebells, that kind of thing. But something about going to the gym that helps me get it done. So I can't. It's great to have that stuff when you're stuck at home when the weather's bad and you actually have to use it though. So, you pay for a gym membership, you at some point feel bad for not going. And I did. I started going to the gym on June 12th of 2022 with my wife. And we went to the gym 7 days a week for probably 4 or 5 months straight. And that intensity was awesome. But as the winter got here, the colder weather got here, it slowed down. And then I think there was probably 3 weeks in a row that I didn't go once. And that's disappointing because it takes a whole lot of momentum, energy to get this bus rolling, and once it's rolling, you're in good shape. But when you let it slow down, it takes all that energy again to get back in the groove. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting back in the groove, getting moving, and I'm so thankful for the weather. Like I said, the beautiful area. I live in a safe neighborhood. I live in a pretty neighborhood, so I can come out and enjoy this sun in my eyeballs. And thankful for the health, the ability to get up and walk. It's like I've seen a couple friends on YouTube in different communities who've had some health issues. One of them lost a foot. Another one's been an amputee and has the disease and lost another foot. And it's like, these poor people, they can't get up and move. And, I need to get up and move while I still can. So there's that sunshine in the eyeballs. That's good for you, friends. That is good for you. I'll tell you what. What's that say? Survey point. There's a spike in the road there. Concaves down in. So I've walked past it a million times. I don't know if I've ever looked and saw what was printed on it. So, anyways, just out. I know I've walked already. Here we go. We live 12 miles. Where did that go? Live chat. There we go. We live 12 miles from the nearest gym. Okay. Let's hide that message for now so I can see my face and see yours as well. 12 miles is a bit of a ride. Our gym is about 2.4 miles from our house, and the only reason why we go is because it's so close. You know, at one point I had a membership to Planet Fitness, and my brother-in-law lives right here. He was supposed to get up and walk with me this morning, but he didn't. It's tough to get moving sometimes. Anyways, Planet Fitness was probably 12 or 14 miles away. It is not close to us. And, you know, it's $10 a month or whatever. And so it was a whole lot easier to just waste $10 a month than actually go to the gym. And so I kept that membership for a long time, didn't go at all. I also don't understand a gym that gives away all you can eat pizza one night a week, bagels one day a week, and Tootsie Rolls every time you go in there. Talk about keeping your customers. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. So, the robins are out. Let's see if I can show you that robin here. It just flew away. Robins are out. Sure sign of spring when you see the robins, right? And I've been seeing them everywhere. So that's exciting. But the moon's out. This beautiful, beautiful day. And the moon is still out underneath the clouds right there. Probably like seeing that better in my ugly mug, huh? That sky is beautiful. Clouds behind me apparently, but nothing but blue sky ahead of me. Man, here comes a lady on a bicycle. That's where that annoying poodle lives, that they walk without a leash. My wife and I thought it was the other way. That dog. I don't think the poodle's annoying. I think the owners are. They just walk it through the neighborhood with no leash on, and it's like not everybody's dog is gonna respond well to that. And at the same time, it's one of those things where your dog randomly walking through my yard without your control isn't the wisest choice ever. And their garage is empty. My garage is not empty. I envy people like that. And then I wonder where they put everything. Like, do you live by yourself? Anyways, I digress. She's loading her bicycle in her car, so it looks like she's going somewhere. Man, I definitely got to get my bicycle out today and enjoy that. So, I think I'm probably at the 2 mile point almost once I get back to this point, turn around and come back to this point. So it's definitely a lot easier, I guess. I don't know. I've been live for about 15 minutes, and I started walking about 3 or 4 minutes before that. So, yeah, I think I move a little faster when I'm not at the gym too. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's less. But it's definitely, you see the ground you're covering, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're experiencing the world as you're moving through it, rather than walking in the same place for all that time. Don't get me wrong, I'll definitely do it, but this is much more stimulating to me. So I tell you, I could just walk and be quiet, and you'd have a wonderful ASMR experience with all of the nature sounds. And you hear my feet on the pavement, you hear cars drive by, birds chirping. It's so nice. I love it. Sometimes I think we're afraid to just not say anything. Maybe you're not like that, but nice little dresser if you need one. I sometimes I feel like I have to say something all the time, and the Bible says, "Be still and know that I am God," and that's a opportunity for you to just be quiet and reflect on the goodness of God in your life, to acknowledge that His plan is in play. Things happen for a purpose. Sometimes we don't understand that, and it's good for us, though. It's healthy for us to just quiet down. Let me see if I can show this chat. I don't know if y'all are saying anything. Nope. Our garage is not empty, and it does not have a car in it. Yeah, same. same. I hid the chat, so I didn't see anybody talking. It is, it's good for us to pause in some sort of silence and acknowledge, the things that we have, the things we're blessed with. There's another empty garage. I'm sitting here grumbling about the fact that my garage is full of stuff, and the reality is it's full of stuff. I have the things that I need, and I have things I don't need. One blessing sitting in my garage right now is a clothes rack full of clothes that don't fit me anymore, because I used to wear a 4XL. Now I wear a 1XL. And the Lord gave me the ability to drop all that weight. And I need to be grateful for that. Come garage sale season, I might be able to make a few bucks here next month. I think first weekend of June, we have a garage sale here. Maybe I'll be able to make a little bit more money and get something that I do need. I don't need a ton more clothes. I don't have as much dress clothes as I used to have. I had to get a new shirt for Easter, and found a sports jacket at the Savers. It was about brand new, and it was reasonably priced, so that was nice. Got a pair of what are they called? Van Heusen, I think. Dress pants from BJ's for 14 or 18 bucks. It's like, all right, that's a good deal. And I looked presentable on Easter, so that worked. So yeah, I had a dream last night. Weirdest dream in the world. Mrs. Hartman my hair's a mess right now, but she does not like it if I don't have any hair on the top of my head. I don't know if you can see, but my hairline's kind of running back towards my neck there. And there's a thinner spot back there. But when I get a buzz cut, I look like Uncle Fester. Last night I had a dream. We were driving somewhere, and I had a straight razor in the front seat of the car, and while I was driving, I started, straight razor in my face and whatnot, and then I took it up here and I started shaving my head, and I'm like, what did I just do? And so I was bald headed except for like a little bit of hair over here, and Mrs. Hartman Maid is like, what did you do? I'm like, oh, can you fix it? Like, I don't know, I wasn't thinking, but it was an odd dream. And then we were talking about this yesterday. Sometimes you have the craziest dream and things just don't make sense, and you say to yourself in your dream, Adam, you're sleeping. And then it's like once I say that, I try and wake myself up, because it's like, okay, I can't handle this bend in dimensions anymore, because this is a little too crazy for me. But anyways, it was a wild dream. I woke myself up. If you think of Mrs. Hartman Maid, keep her in your prayers. She was pretty nauseous last night. Good morning. You're a pretty dog. You don't see too many dogs when you're out and about. Not too much. State trooper. I was debating. Oh yeah, that's where he lives. I was debating on going over to the other part of the housing development here, but I'm 22 minutes in. I'm probably at least 10 minutes back from the house. I know what time I started, and I gotta get Spike his breakfast so that I can get started. So wormy. I have ADD. I don't know if I've told you that before. Certain things catch my attention, and then I just like, oh, squirrel, oh, worm, right there. You probably don't care about a worm. And if you saw all these dead ones on the road, that one that's alive wouldn't make much of a difference. But you know what? Stop and think about that worm for a second. I'm walking here. See all those dead worms on the road here? Dead, 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 dead. It's like life, it knocks people out. And I'm gonna get deep for a second here. Those guys didn't make it, right? All these dead worms are just now statistics. They're dead. Yeah, I have many squirrels in my way too. Yeah. All those worms didn't make it, right? They're all statistics. But then you see one that made it, one that's making it, one that's doing it, one that's still alive. State trooper, police officer, one that's making it, one that's surviving. And you root for them, right? Come on, you can do it. Staying alive. And, let's be that one worm today, right? Guys, let's make it. Let's do something. Let's keep moving. Here's another one. He's barely making it, but he's making it. Don't become another statistic. Don't fall out. Don't fail out. Inspirations from an earthworm. That's awesome. So yeah, if nothing else you remember today, remember I was inspired by an earthworm that was making it, that was doing it, that was staying alive. That's important. So, like I was saying earlier, think about it was a bug that was making it on my shoulder. Free ride. I was talking about some people in the communities here on the YouTubes that are struggling with their health. Think of one guy in the coin community that lost his foot. Think of another one in the reseller community that had to come back home not long ago from living in Mexico to have amputation surgery and lost his whole foot. And it's like, just think of Oregon Stacker, who's just had to make an announcement on his community tab that he's gonna have to step away from making videos for a couple months because he's got some stuff going on in his family, and asking for prayers. And I just feel it's important. I feel led to just pray for a couple of minutes for some of these people. Father God, I just come before you, thankful, Lord, for another day, thankful for the breath in our lungs, the ability to get up and move, see the bugs in the air and the birds flying, and listen to the birds sing and see your sunshine. And I'm so grateful, God. And Lord, I just want to lift up some people in our presence, in our path, that are struggling. Lord, I think of Oregon Stacker and his family. Whatever's going on, God, you know. I pray that you would just take care of them, Lord. Wrap your arms around them, show them some love. Big hugs, as he always says. I pray, God, that you would take care of them. And Lord, the couple in our communities that are having poor health, Enforcer and Amputee Adventures, I pray, God, that you would take care of them. And I just thank you for all that you do. Pray in Jesus' name, amen. David Canham, good morning, my guy. Sure is different than the weather we've been experiencing, huh? I don't know, David and I don't live terribly far away from each other. And yesterday it was 67 degrees. And so just out getting in a walk this morning. And I think it's on its way up there again today. And then that wind yesterday. It wasn't so windy here. It wasn't so windy here until last night. Last night we had it move in, but all day it was incredible. And Thursday and Friday, it's supposed to be almost 80 degrees here. 76, I think. 76, 77 degrees. I'm like, I'll take that. Take that in a minute. Smell the swamp over here. There's a wetlands of the development. It smells like mud. Morning. As you get further into your walk, you get some forces joining you. People getting up, and they don't want to miss out on this beauty either. I think that guy might have been checking on that house, though. He's walking through the yard back to his house. Or he thinks I got cooties and doesn't want to come down here by me. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I got my cootie shot. I don't know if that takes you back. That takes me back to being a kid. So, anyways. Just enjoying it. It's getting a little louder. I'm getting closer to the highway, the main road. But I hear more vehicles running. So we're probably getting closer to school time for people and stuff like that. Kids. Someone's got a motorcycle going somewhere behind me. Anyways. There's that sunshine again. Can't knock that. Gotta love it. Private property, no trespassing. Really? Nothing says welcome. Like, get off my yard. We got some people that live near us. They have flowers near their mailbox. And it says has a sign that says, keep out of the flowers. Really? I think we're gonna go play in there, in that 2-foot space around your mailbox. Come on. They have a sign on the other side of their house that says, keep your dog off our yard. don't let your dog poop in our yard. I don't know what it says, but something along those lines. I get it. If you're an irresponsible neighbor and you're walking your dog and you just let it do its business in someone's yard and then keep moving, that's wrong. The reality is, deer poop in your yard, rabbits poop in your yard, squirrels poop in your yard, chipmunks poop in your yard, birds poop in your yard. You don't put a sign out and tell them to stop pooping in your yard. You know, if my dog poops in your yard, I'm going to pick it up. My dog's always with me. I pay attention to it. But it's going to happen. You know, it's like, don't let the dirt get in my yard. Shut up. We got more problems in this world than whether or not a dog takes a dump in your backyard when they're walking through with their parent, their person, and then their person gets their bag out and picks it up. Anyways, I digress. It's one of the lowest mailboxes I've ever seen too. The thing is like waist high. Maybe they are in a wheelchair or something. Oh no. There's some pretty flowers. Daffodils and such. You got some growing up over there. That truck, I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds a little bit like a Harley Davidson. See this? Hopscotch. Yesterday when I walked through with Heather, I hopscotched my way through that. So I'm sure the kids got a kick out of that live there. Anyways, that truck, it makes me think of that one meme where it talks about when you put certain pipes on your car and how it would sound like, and then it cuts over in this pig and it's like, that's what that truck reminded me of. Anyways, that guy wasn't going for a walk, he's picking up his yard. Speaking of that, so I don't know if you follow my channel for any length of time, you know that I take care of my Paul Adam, congratulations on your weight loss. I've lost 52 pounds. Nice work. Keep it up. I don't know if you all follow my channel, you know that I take care of my 89-year-old neighbor, Spike. And he can't really get around like he used to. I do his grocery shopping for him. I make his breakfast every morning, make sure he's standing up. See, the few times he ended up in the hospital was because he fell overnight and nobody knew about it for a long time. And he's got one of those buttons you push that call 911, and if they doesn't answer, it calls somebody else. I'm the emergency contact, but he never would push it because he didn't want to wake anybody up. So he'd lay on the floor all night. And so this happened a couple times in October. He ended up in the hospital for 26 days. And since coming home, my way of making sure he's not on the floor is I go over and check on him 2 to 3 times a day. First, starting out in the morning, make his breakfast and make sure he's got his medicine, give him his eye drops, that kind of stuff. And then I get his mail. I check on him at lunchtime. He gets a meal delivered, so I make sure he has that. And then I check on him when I'm done working or later in the evening. And I take care of his snow removal in his driveway. And now this year, he's not going to pay for the service to cut his grass. I'm going to take care of his grass as well. And so, talking about cleaning up after someone's yard here. Well, we have a community page on Facebook for our development here, the village, or we call it a village. It's called Centennial Village, but it's not a village, but our housing development. And somebody posted on there, they were looking for basically like a service project. They were wanting to know if any residents needed help cleaning up their yard. And they didn't want any compensation. They were looking for a service project. So I sent them a message and said, hey, I'd love it if, and they all know about Spike because they sent him Christmas cards this year. They sent him birthday cards. Pretty awesome group of people. But I said, I'd love some help cleaning the leaves up at Spike's so that I don't have to do it all myself. Well, Mrs. Hartman May would be helping me, but there's not a lot that needs to get done. It's just tedious. And so they're going to come over this weekend and get the leaves out of his flower beds and rake the rocks back into the areas and stand up the bricks and just get everything ready to go. My motor's in getting serviced, so it's ready to go. Getting a tune up and make sure everything's running right. And people are already starting to cut their grass here. It started earlier this week. People out cutting grass. I'm on a very strict schedule diet. Only 4 ounces of food at a meal and protein shakes. Wow. Discipline, Paula, discipline. I'm on a carnivore diet. I started out because my blood sugar was bad, and I was needing to take insulin. And so I went on a carnivore diet, no sugar, no carbs, not real focus on intake, calories. You eat until you're reasonably full kind of thing. And that's worked very well for me. I don't have to take any medicine anymore for diabetes. So pretty much fixed that problem. And but you got to stay on it or else it's gonna get out of control again. So keep losing the weight and see what happens. See, everyone's out starting to cut their grass. Neighbor across the street was rolling his yard yesterday. I offered to roll mine till my mower gets back. He's such a great guy. I'm so blessed with great neighbors. And thought I just heard the ring doorbell thing. Someone's at your door. Anyways, yeah, picking up their leaves and sticks and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get that all set for him. Hopefully the mower comes back in a day or two. And then we're off to grass cutting season. But it's almost like you don't want to start cutting the grass because once you start cutting the grass, it's your new task for a countless number of days, and then you're counting down to the time you're going to put the mower away, start shoveling again. That's where we live. Little creek. Someone's out smoking a cigarette somewhere near me. In the vicinity here. Cigarettes smell different to me than they used to. I had COVID in 2021, and certain things just don't smell the same anymore. But I know for a fact that that's what a cigarette smells like to me. So, not that they ever smelled pleasant, but they smell extra unpleasant now. We're in the home stretch, guys. 39 minutes right here. And I started about 4 minutes before I started recording. So we're almost to 45 minutes. We're getting it done. We're just like that earthworm, right? We're making it. That's good news. The further I go, though, the heavier my feet start to feel. Sometimes you get that like jello legs, like you're straight-legged walking on stilts, There's a couple geese. They were a little too close for comfort, if you ask me. There's a park type setting back here in these people's backyards. At one point in time, this was I don't know if it was a golf course or it was supposed to be a golf course or something. I don't know, but it's real park-like back there, and all the time these people have Canadian geese in their backyards. That moon is still high in the sky. See it there? Right there. Pretty. Pretty good. Here's a squirrel. Squirrel! I have to have surgery on a hernia repair, but have to lose a lot more weight before they will do the repair. Okay. Well, Paul, I'll keep that in my prayers. Hope it doesn't give you too much trouble and that we can get those pounds dropped fast enough so we can get you feeling better fast. That'd be right what the doctor ordered. So I'm debating, do I make the last leg of my walk when I get to the end of this road here, or do I just, you got it, Paul, or do I just walk straight into Spike's driveway? This road goes right into Spike's driveway. I don't want to cheap out on my walk. There's Bob. He's smoking a cigarette. You'll smell him pretty soon. I don't want to cheap out on my walk, but I also got to get things going so I can get started with my work day too. He's coming over to talk to me, I think. There's that truck that was sounding like a Harley Davidson. That Bob might be coming over to talk to me. Morning. Not bad. How are you? Beautiful day on this side of the grass, you know? That's it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go get Spike his breakfast now. So, he's hanging in there. He's hanging in. He's doing all right. Spike, yeah, I'm headed over to his house to make his breakfast now. I go every morning.
He's doing good?
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's excited for Thursday and Friday when it's going to be in the 70s. He's going to sit in the garage again.
Oh, he'll get all his company.
Yeah, oh yeah, he will. He's excited. So, yep, he's hanging in there.
I do whatever I can send for him, you know.
Yeah. It's a good neighborhood. So there's some people coming over on Saturday. They're going to rake all his leaves out from the flower beds and whatnot. And then we'll get his grass cut here pretty soon. So.
What is he, 90?
89. He turned 89 on January 6th, yeah. Yep.
I got an uncle that turns 94 in September.
Okay. Yeah. He says he's ready to move over to Whitehaven. But you know, some days he's down like that, and then other days he's totally fine. But so.
How do you like my new truck?
That's nice. That's sharp. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sharp.
I sold my truck last spring.
Yeah.
And I was looking for one. And I finally found this one.
Yeah. It's sharp.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, some of them trucks they're sporting a pretty high dollar, huh? People were buying houses for what they're buying trucks for back in the day.
My first house cost me what that truck cost.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah.
I bought that GM employee.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah.
So it saved me $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one, they're coming up Florida.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I bought that in 2017.
Okay.
So 16.
Yeah.
It was a program car. And it had like 17,000 on it.
Yeah.
And they shipped it up to Manheim, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Auction.
Yeah.
And my brother bought it there for me.
Nice.
And then I shipped it up here.
There you go. Nice.
But it's been a good car.
Yeah. Which is not always the case. I see some people, they get one and then, you know, that Suzuki that I have, I bought that brand new.
Mm-hmm.
At 20,000 miles, it needed a range selector in the transmission. At 40,000 miles, it needed a transmission. And at 60,000 miles, it needed another range selector. Now, it was all covered under their 100,000-mile warranty, but they had to give you a 100,000-mile warranty because they fell apart.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they don't make them here anymore.
Hmm.
So, but it sits there, so it's paid for.
Um, I found one. Well, the car is. I only got 75,000 on it,
Okay.
and I just put new tires and brakes and rotors on it.
Yeah.
New air filter, and a feeder.
Yeah.
And that there, so. But that one there, that's been back. It's going back again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More issues, or
Huh?
you're sending it back to the shop, or yeah.
I took it back once for a recall.
Okay.
Now I just got another recall
Yeah.
for put some. They got to retrofit the fans and for the seats and stuff like that.
Okay.
Then it went back the day after I got it home because there was a buff mark on the side of the door.
Yeah.
And that there, and then I took it back again because they got sloppy with the buffer.
Nice.
And that there, pissed the lady off that day. Oh.
Yeah.
She didn't like me at all.
Yeah.
So it was raining, and I pulled in there and I said, I got a picture out of my phone. Oh, I can't accept that.
Yeah.
I go, oh, okay, we're going to play that game.
Yeah.
And this guy was listening to the whole conversation. So I go, just a minute. So I got a rag out and I wiped off the back.
Yeah.
I go, can you see that mark right there? No. Can you see that one? She goes, faintly.
Yeah.
I go, can you see this one? Yeah. I go, goes all the way across the back on the plastic.
Oh boy.
Go get a damn hair dryer.
Yeah.
Dry it out.
Right.
You'll see it all. Man,
Yeah.
she didn't like that comment.
Yeah.
Right. The guy walked over to me. He goes, can I see that picture? And I go, yeah. So I showed it to him. He goes, we can't fix it. We'll put new parts on it for you.
Nice.
I go, okay.
Yeah.
The lady could have said, yeah, okay.
Right.
You know, because the first lady, the other lady on the door, I showed her a picture on the phone. And she said, give me your phone.
Yeah.
And the way she went, and she come back, they took care of it.
Yeah.
No, there was no questions asked.
Where do you go?
I came out of Hazelton's.
Hazelton. I've had good experiences and bad experiences there. Yeah. That's my first Traverse I got from Hazelton. This one I got down at Farnsworth.
Oh, did you?
Which is now Garber, I found. Garber bought them out.
Yeah.
But I didn't go back to Hazelton because I was having bad experience over there. But my wife's father worked at Hazelton for 30 years.
Oh, did he?
He was a mechanic, yeah. So.
They treated me okay.
Yeah.
I would have bought the vehicle from in Newark.
Okay.
But they don't do or trade. We couldn't come to terms on the money.
Yeah.
And yet there, and I went back. I said, "You got anything?" She goes, "No." So I was going to buy it out right then.
Yeah.
And I couldn't deal down in Williamson. We got down to the fees.
Yeah.
And I go, you got to knock that documentation fee off? No. I go, you get paid from GM to do all that stuff.
Right.
Now you want to get paid again?
Yeah.
He comes out. His brother come out. And he goes, you know Phil? I go, yeah, I know Phil. I go, he's my brother. And that there, so he knew where I was coming from, but he still wasn't going to budge.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to budge.
Right.
And that there, and so I found that on a Sunday. I was out riding around, and I spotted that black vehicle.
Yeah.
So, the only thing I didn't like one on it was the 20-inch tires, but
okay.
And that but it's got leather seats in it.
Nice. Yeah.
One was I found one in Tully.
Okay.
And I called the guy a couple, 3 times. I go, where is it? And he says it's in Canada.
Oh boy.
He goes, waiting for a number to transport it.
Yeah.
This went up another 2 weeks, and I go, well, that's it for that one.
You can't wait, right?
So,
so did you get this at Hazelton too?
That one, the
Yeah.
red one?
The black one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that came from.
Yeah.
I put the running boards on. They come out of Amazon.
Okay. That's nice.
The tonneau cover came out of Anything Auto.
Okay.
And so what they wanted for running boards to put them on, I bought both of those for less money and
Okay.
put them on. So.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's. Mark bought, so the Blue House, he bought some running boards for his truck off Amazon, and they were too short or too long, or so. He thought his truck was one kind of cab, and it turns out it was the other. And so he says, I waited too long and I couldn't turn them back, and so he ended up selling them to some guy in Brockport. I'm like, it's the story of your life. Sometimes you get that headache, but Amazon has been so nice for, if it doesn't fit, you can send it back, but yeah, I get a lot of stuff off Amazon.
Like the running boards were what? I think they were like $272.
You can't beat that.
And the tonneau cover was $324.
Okay.
And so the running boards out of GM would have been $798.
Yeah.
The tonneau cover would have been around the same amount of money.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. I went down to Zebo.
Okay.
And this is before I took possession of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And they told me $799 the Z-Bar.
Okay.
Okay. I go, okay. So when I bought the truck, the guy goes, you gonna have a Z-Bar? I go, yeah, it's going to around the corner from my house and that there. He goes, how much? I go, $799.
Yeah.
He goes, we'll get it for you for $699. He goes, and they'll come to your house and pick it up and bring it back to you. I go, oh yeah?
Yeah.
I go, okay. So the lady called me and says, we'll do your truck on Tuesday, bring it down. I go, wait a minute, the dealer told me that you'll come and pick it up and bring it back to me.
Yeah.
She goes, just a minute. So she goes, oh, okay. So we'll pick it up about 8 o'clock Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
And after, so.
Nice. Awesome.
I got some undercoating in a can.
Okay.
And I got to do the running boards underneath.
Right. Yeah.
Wait for a nice calm day.
Yeah, we're supposed to get Thursday and Friday. It's supposed to be 76 and 77.
Well, I should be doing it right now for this time.
Yeah, right. Not windy. Yeah. Yep.
Other than that, that's about it. I've been here since '92.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the second house on the street.
Okay. And I've been here since 2012.
Been here that long?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we closed on it first week of January, 2012. So
Gerber's trying to build his apartments back there.
Yeah, are they gonna do it or what?
Well, they were supposed to be at the planning board meeting last night.
Okay.
And we were all there.
Yeah, ready for it, right?
Yeah. Well, they canceled.
Nah.
So they figured they wouldn't have any trouble. But
it's gonna change the traffic around here and your backyard.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna affect me.
You won't see it, right? Yeah, the way that it's going.
I'll see it. If I'm in my backyard, if I look down, I'll see them. Because
Okay.
now they're gonna put them in that open field down there.
Okay.
And the DEC stepped in.
Okay.
So they got a lot of wetlands.
Way to
down
save
there.
the wetland. Nice.
They can't touch them.
Yeah, good.
So that took care of that. But all the traffic's going to go out on Ridge Road.
Yeah, it makes sense. They got enough money, I'll tell you that much. They're getting $1,200 a unit over here.
Are they?
My brother-in-law lived there. When he moved in, it was $705. He lives there. He's lived there for about 6 or 7 years now. He just went up to $900, and he went and complained. He goes, I went from $735 to $900. What's this? And they said, well, our new residents are paying $1,245 a unit, 2-bedroom unit. Like, how do these people live there? Why don't you buy a house? But I don't
You
know.
were talking to me about like their townhouses they have, their patio home, their townhouses
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have down there.
Yeah.
They were 12 something plus water plus sewer plus this.
And it came with a garage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they're charging for their 2-bedroom apartments $1,200. So I don't know.
I go, why should I move?
Yeah.
I go, I can live in this house cheaper than I can live in
Right. Right. That's it. Well, I got to get his breakfast made because I got to get to work.
Okay, see,
Have a good one. Take it easy, Bob.
Tell him I'll be down to see him.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, I just got stuck there. I got 3 people watching that. Oh man, you guys get the dish? That was crazy. I told you he was coming to see me. Oh man. Smoked that whole nasty cigarette too while he was standing there. Stank. Anyways, well guys, I'm about done. I've been on live for 56 minutes. Appreciate you taking time with me. Darn prices laugh out loud. That's funny. Oh man. Anyways, I'm done. I'm going up Spike's driveway right now. Get his breakfast made, and we will get started with our day. I hope you have a good day. God bless you. Hey, be like that earthworm. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back about 30 minutes in this video. Be like that earthworm. Make it, guys. Do it. Don't give up. Don't become a statistic. God bless you. Have a great day.